Hey! I have been wanting to make this video for quite some time. This was actually the first video that I wanted to post for my IGTV, but nothing ever goes to plan. So here we are. I happen to be sitting outside today on this beautiful day, and I was like, you know what? Now is a good time. So first and foremost, I want to say thank you guys for following me and for being on this journey with me. For those of you who have been with me from the beginning, you have seen me kind of change and evolve, and so I thank you for sticking with it. In the very beginning, I thought that I wanted to be a personal trainer and train people, and then I did a little bit of that, and I decided I didn't like it, and I came out with these digital programs for people to download and do at home, and that was fine, but I still didn't really like it, and I couldn't decide what I wanted Kinetic Fitness to be. So I did not mean to take a year and a half off, but I ended up taking a year and a half. I got married, I refocused my vision, and I really came to the core of what in the world do I want Kinetic Fitness to be? Do I want it to be anything? Like, I think after I took the course to become a personal trainer, I was feeling like, all right, now I gotta make it a company. Now I gotta like do something with it. And in the year and a half, I was like, actually, no, I don't. I took the course to become a personal trainer because I wanted to create my own programming. I had worked with a trainer for some time, and when our gym relationship was over, I felt like I left with what I came with. I mean, I looked great and I felt great, but I still didn't know whether I should do a deadlift or a lunge or a squat, and if I should do it with 20 pounds or 40 pounds, or how many reps I should do. And so I became a personal trainer so that I could create my own programming and be able to do my own workouts, my own programs, take it anywhere I travel. I love to travel, so take it anywhere I go. I'm never off schedule. Also, I could plan my programming for, hey, I'm going to Italy, and so I know I'm going to be staying in this hotel. How can I get it in while I'm there? And like really taking that back for myself. That's why I became a trainer. But like I said, after I became a trainer, I was like, okay, well, I've got to do something with this. But nothing was really coming to mind. So in the year and a half that I took off, I really got back to the core of Kinetic Fitness and why I started it. And at the end of the day, what I came around to was I started Kinetic Fitness because it's what I wish I had when I started off my journey. It's primarily a lifestyle blog, but all of my blogs are geared towards experiences that I've had and things that I've learned in my, so far, 7-year journey into fitness and wellness. I write about just everything that I've learned, pieces that I didn't even think to put together, that I'm now realizing like, oh, this and that, they go together, and that's why I'm not getting this result because of this. So that's the blog, and then connected to the blog, there is a call to action page. So the call to action page invites you to take what you learned from the blog, take my life lesson, and implement it into your own life. So there's a blog where I talk about how I started off with just 30 minutes a day. And most of my workouts, honestly, are still about 30 minutes. But my goal is every single day, 30 minutes, rain or shine, I do something in the gym. Whether that's 30 minutes of stretching, running, strength training, whatever, 30 minutes. That's the blog and how it has impacted my life. The call to action is, if you only have 30 minutes, where do you start? What do you do? How do you navigate 30 minutes a day? How do you make that an actionable step that you can take and incorporate into your life? And then I have attached to that is the resources page. The resources page is every resource. And so it's an ever-growing list, an ever-changing list, because it's all the resources that I have and I use to navigate my health and my wellness. So I have on there the jump ropes that I use, the resistance bands I use, the skincare routine I use, herb shops that I frequent, because I feel like I wish that somebody would have said to me, like these are places where you can find all this stuff and put it all together and make these things work. So the resources page is gold I mean, that's just in my opinion, of course, but it's gold. And the real idea, I guess, behind Kinetic Fitness, and really it's the catalyst for the name and also the logo. I'll be posting the logo next week, but it's the catalyst for the name and the logo. My logo looks like a little embryo egg to me, or it could be a planet, or it's a circle. And the name Kinetic Fitness, spelt like connect the dots and not like kinetic energy, two different things. The idea of kinetic fitness is that there is no singular component in health and wellness. Everything is connected. So not just the food you eat, not just the exercises that you do, but the people in your life, your emotional state, the cycles of the seasons, where you live, all of those things create who you are, how you deal with stress, how your body reacts. All of those things are your health and your wellness. So you cannot be a person that eats a really strict diet and goes to the gym every day and comes home to a toxic relationship where you're barely sleeping because you argue all the time and it's just not healthy for you. Those two things, they don't go together. And research will tell you, I do a lot of research. I love to learn all the things, but research will tell you that a lot of times when people have like these health and wellness goals, they want to lose weight or whatever, but they're dealing with something toxic in their life, somebody toxic in their life, they hate their job, they got a lot of stress going on. It's really hard for them to lose that weight. Why? Because this thing is connected to that thing. And until you fix this, you're not going to be able to fix that. And so with Kinetic Fitness, it is my goal and my hope that I can help people bridge those gaps and to see themselves as a singular unit and not as these isolated parts. You have to nourish your whole being. That is your mind, your body, and your soul, your spirit, in order to be a functional, healthy human being. And I think for so long we've neglected that, and I see that so much in the fitness industry. If you go on anybody's fitness Instagram, you either see people who are drinking smoothies and activewear, or you see people who are deadlifting their body weight, and nobody's really addressing all the stuff in the middle. And so with Kinetic Fitness, I really wanted to bridge that gap. Fitness and wellness is a part of my life, not for the aesthetics of it. I mean, everybody wants to look great, of course, but when I started really using it as a tool to manipulate my mental stability, and realizing that I am more powerful than I think, and me lifting this kettlebell a million times over my head has made me also understand that it's all in my head, and I can also get rid of that person I thought I could never live without, and I could also push the limits on this job. I don't have to stay here. I can do something different. I can make more money. I can travel the world. All of these things are available to me. I can do it. And for me, I think that was like so life-changing when I got to that point where I realized that the gym was giving me what I needed to push the envelope in other places in my life. And then when I started to realize, like, oh, when I eat better, I sleep better. When I sleep better, I feel better. When I feel better, I perform better. When I perform better, I feel better about my life and myself. I'm able to navigate the world differently. That was huge for me, eye-opening for me. And I think so many people still haven't come to that realization that every single thing is connected. We forget that that's true of the world, right? You can't pollute the water and expect to have clean fish come out the ocean. It's just, everything is connected. This planet, this universe, everything in this planet is connected. Your body is the same. There is no singular component. When I was training clients, the thing that I used to always find funny is people would say, okay, I just want to work on my abs. There is no just working on your abs, because your abs are connected to the rest of your body. So in order to work your abs, you're gonna have to, you know, move your legs and your arms and other parts of your body. It's funny, when I got into that part of personal training, I took some courses on functional patterns and functional movement, because I decided, okay, you know what I want to have a focus on less the aesthetics of gym and like working out, and more the functional way that we move, so that people can you know, keep their mobility for longer and just feel better. I'm a hairstylist. This is my first love and trade. So standing behind the chair all day, what does that do to your back? What's your posture like, and how does that spill over into other areas? So I did some stuff on functional training, and that really sounded down my belief that every single thing is connected. You cannot pop off your abs and pop them back on. You have to, and also abs is diet, and a lot of times gut health. And guess what? Gut health comes from stress. If you're not managing stress, your gut might be inflamed. If your gut is inflamed, it's going to show in a little pooch. So you can crunch it out all you want, but really it's a conversation you need to have. That is what's going to clear out what's happening in the middle there. And people don't make that connection. And so I really, really hope that with Kinetic Fitness, sharing my experiences, giving actionable items, and sharing my resources will be valuable for you guys in navigating your own journey, in taking back your power, in navigating your health and your wellness. And please share this with your family, share this with other people that you know. Share all of this information, because I think it's something that we don't talk about, and it's something that we don't know sometimes. But I'm always amazed with how many people need to hear it, and how many people find the information useful. And so thank you for being on this journey with me. Thank you. I hope that I can help you guys, and slide into my DMs and ask me questions, give me things to do research on. Like I said, I love to study, I love to do research, I love to learn more about everything. So if you have a question, if there's something that you're wondering about, slide into my DMs. I'll do some research, I'll write a blog, I'll come up with a call to action. Like, I want this to be just as beneficial for me as it is for you guys. And I hope that, you know, especially on the hills or in the middle of, depends on how you see the glass, but especially now, the pre, post, middle of COVID, we all need to find ways to navigate and manage our lives in a healthier way. So thank you so much for being a part of the journey. Feel free to interact. Give me your thoughts, share it all with me. Let me know what you think after you read a blog, for sure. Let me know what you think, anything like that. Yeah, so that's all I wanted to say. Welcome to Kinetic Fitness. I hope you like it here. I hope you like it here, and I hope that we all get to grow together and learn together and live our best lives. That's what I'm in pursuit of. My best life. And I want all of you guys to be in pursuit of the same. Your best life, whatever that looks like for you. Your best life. It is attainable. You can go get it. And I hope you figure out how. Alright, y'all. That's all I had for today. Yeah, thank you for being a part of the journey, and I'll see you on the blog.